Welcome to Volatility 411 for Equity Armor Investments. I am Joe Tigay coming to you on a Thanksgiving edition for Vol 411. Tech is thankful today. It's getting a slight rotation back into growth. Values offered today. We got the S&P 500 down 50 basis points, NASDAQ up 30 basis points, maybe a consolidation day, but with the S&P 500 down, we got the VIX up just a little bit. Now, the VIX at 2270, that's on the low end of the range, while the market's on the high end of the range. You got 3,600 in the market. Dow actually made a new intraday high yesterday, cracked that 30,000 mark, losing it today so far. S&P 500 did not make a new all-time high, but again, it's on the high end of the range. But remember, this range is pretty wide. We're at 3,600 on the upside, 3,200 on the downside. We did that twice in the past 3 months, up, down 10%. That's a lot of volatility. That's why 20, which normally would be a high VIX, that's why 20 is a floor of the VIX right now. Well, I say floor. We'll see what happens the rest of the year. We, of course, have Thanksgiving tomorrow, and we have a couple more holidays that often does suppress volatility. And if the market is able to sustain this 3,600, it might not be a floor, of course. Now, that said, we could test that 3,200 a third time, and we could see the VIX rise again. Underneath the surface, we have the VVIX at 104. That's down a lot since last week. Again, maybe that's a good sign, some volatility of these VIX futures coming in. Maybe if we get a VIX spike, it will be temporarily, come back and meet the future, given the fact that we're at the start of the D cycle, still early on in it anyways. So that's one possibility. Anyways, we'll be watching that. And of course, the SKEW, I always like talking about the SKEW. Given the fact the market's on the high end of its range, given the fact the VIX is on its low end of the range, that's high, meaning people are more willing to buy puts for protection. Given here, I think it's prudent to me. I like being long the market, long volatility when it's cheap like this. For Equity Armor Investments, I am Joe Tigay.